guys, and welcome back to this love read here on Room With Me 23. I am Mandy, and we are going to have a beautiful read today. Please check the description of this video so you can see how you can support this channel. Let's get started. Two of Cups wanted to come out, by the way. Okay, so we are doing energy A. Stars, you can decide which energy is yours, energy A or energy Z, and we will look at the relationship and the overall advice and outcome. Okay. So, right off the bat, energy A has the Strength card. Energy Z has the Six of Swords in reverse. The overall relationship is the Tower in reverse. And the advice and overall outcome is the Justice in reverse. Okay. Let's see what happened here with these two energies. Maybe in my mind I'm seeing one energy is obviously stronger than the other. Energy A has the strength here. Maybe they had the strength to withhold or to withstand the Tower that came along into this relationship. And now Justice is being, I feel like Justice has come along. I don't know that it has been in a good way because we have energy Z with the Six of Swords, which usually is like they're trying to sail off into smoother waters. It's looking kind of rocky and tumultuous. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Let's see. We're going to do just some small clarifications, and then we'll see what the Love and Tarot has to say. So the strength is courage, strength, determination, and self-control. So energy A has definitely had to have their strength on, I feel like. And the Six of Swords in reverse, it's clinging to the past, staying in place, and unfinished business. Ooh. So one person has had to really stay strong. The other person maybe feels like that there is some unfinished business. There was a Tower in this relationship. So I'm going to go and say that this is a couple that has either broke up, not together anymore, or very much on their way down that road, because they have had a Tower. The relationship, the Tower in reverse. Let's talk about that just a little bit. So, entrapment, imprisonment, fear of letting go. Again, so energy Z has unfinished business, and this relationship, fear of letting go, could have been both at one point. Wow. Okay. Let's see what the Justice in reverse has to say about the advice and overall outcome. Imbalance, unfair treatment, bias, and dishonesty. Man. Energy A, you are going to have to stay strong. Whatever you're doing with your self-care, keep it up, okay? Because it looks like this relationship here with Energy Z has been very rough. Let's see what Love and Tarot has to say about these cards, and then we'll go into clarifying with some messages. Okay? Just leave that right there so we can talk about it a little bit. And we have the Strength. So, Energy A, strength in a long-term relationship or partnership of some sort, which this is definitely unfinished business, things like that. So there's some past here with these two energies. Strength can signify a relationship that has weathered many challenges, for sure. This card can also appear when one partner must exert self-control over their own desire to maintain the balance of the union. So not taking everything of the relationship on your shoulders, basically. Strength often implies a continuing challenge that must be habitually confronted. However, the foundation of this partnership is strong. Well, there was a strong relationship there, for sure. Not sure what happened with this Tower, and there's unfinished business and imbalance and justice in the future of this overall outcome and advice. So the Strength can represent a desire to reclaim power. However, this requires that some difficult emotions be tamed. True. The Lion on this card can represent overwhelming feelings to rein in, such as jealousy, anger, pride, and passion. Wow. Self-improvement is required and will be reinforced by making better decisions and making the choice to be strong. So with that said as well, continue that personal self-care there, Energy A, and because it is required for you to stay strong in this relationship, or even if this relationship is no longer, this is maybe even speaking of the past of something that has happened, but if the relationship is, if there still is contact in this relationship, Energy A, you need to stay strong. And this could be mental conflict as well. So not only when you think of self-care, but maybe some meditation and some yoga, trying to connect with your inner self to keep your mind strong as well as your body and your health and other things, you know, that make us feel good, like our little luxuries. So stay strong. Definitely. Let's see what Energy Z, let's move on to Energy Z and see what's going on with Energy Z. Why do they feel like there is some unfinished business? We'll clarify that later too. Six of Swords. In reverse. This card can signify feeling stagnant in your relationship. An important issue needs to be resolved before you can move forward. Upright or reversed, the Six of Swords is a benevolent change card for yourself. Maybe both of you needed really just some Sometimes this card appears when one partner is making improvements while the other feels stuck. Try to motivate them through shared interests and activities. This almost feels like the last read a little bit. I feel like the Six of Swords was in that read as well. Okay. So if this is to work out, there has to be more connection between the two. They're not on the same level, just like I said in the last read, because one is having a rough time. Could be mentally, swords or words, mental space. So maybe energy G or energy Z is just having some mind issues holding them back. Okay, let's see. This card signifies a desire to progress. It's time to ask yourself what choices are perpetuating the same unfulfilling result. Get your life moving again. You may need to face your fear of leaving past drama far behind. Upright or reverse, the Six of Swords rewards positive change. I'm stuck for words. Stumped for words. Okay, let's read the Tower. See what the Love and Tarot has to say about the Tower. The Tower reversed can represent a recovery process after crisis. So there was a Tower. One or both partners require healing, understanding, and patience. That's for sure. I see it. I feel like both of them, like this A has to stay on top of what they're doing to keep themselves together, and Z is just feeling it. Whew. One or both partners require healing, understanding, and patience. An attachment to an outdated structure has crumbled. This individual must clean up the debris in their own heart before focusing on the needs of the relationship. Man, I really feel like this is a lot of maybe internal anxiety in the relationship between both of them. And themselves, because it's definitely caused them to have a Tower, and now they're recovering from it. It looks as if, yeah. For sure. Okay, let's see what else. The Tower reversed represents a desire to reconnect after an immense personal transformation. Look at that. Wow. Difficult truths have been accepted that have reshaped your reality. Trauma has been overcome. Slow and gentle progress is needed now. Even if past changes felt harsh, momentous healing is happening. Leave the imprisonments of the past behind. You're both going to need the strength to heal this relationship. It's going to be work on both sides. But that's where the relationship is right now. It's healing after rough, like it's in there, tumultuous time. And it looks like When it's in the upside down, it almost looks like those people are holding on instead of falling upside down. You see? Okay. Let's see what the overall advice and outcome has to say for these. We have the Justice in reverse for this couple. Justice reverse can represent a partner who habitually has difficulty being honest with themselves and others. This is not because they have nefarious motives, but rather they feel terrified of facing a difficult truth they've avoided. Justice reversed can also signify a messy legal issue or an elephant in the room that must be confronted. I almost feel like this is like the continuance of the last read. Wow. Okay. Could be speaking to a particular star here or stars. Desires. It is time to gather all the facts about following what your heart desires. Upright or reversed, justice insists that you be honest with yourself. You may be feeling trapped between two opposing wishes. Your heart must be reconciled with your head. Let logic and common sense take the lead in this situation. Again, a lot of work it's going to take for you two to get it together. Stay strong in your mind, your heart. You're knowing what you want. If you're wanting to work on this, which it looks like that they are wanting to work on this, and they're wanting to leave stuff in the past, and they have a strong foundation that they could rebuild on. So this turning out pretty good. It didn't look so, obviously it's not been that way. Okay, we're going to do some clarification cards. I want to see what, we're going to do a love card, and then we're going to do some twin flame. See what twin flame has to say about these two. I'm just going to pull 2 or 3 of these. Personal freedom unleashed. Rebirth. Ground, shield, and protect. I feel like this one was out there in the last read as well. These are definitely very well shuffled. Oh, okay. Processing karmic debris. Wow. Maybe that's another thing that was one of the problems with the tower, you know? This couple's mental space and just needed to be maybe worked on, obviously. Some personal self-care there, personal freedom unleashed with that rebirth there, learning how to lasso their being. Processing karmic debris. Maybe there was some karmic debris in this person's past. Something literally flew out. Let's see what that is. And now they're trying to blossom. It's blossoming. That's that healing. The unfinished business. The strong foundation. Let's see what these two get for their love card. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So that's repeat too. Do what feels right. Let your mind and your heart take the lead in this. Stay strong as well. Continue the work even when things start to blossom. Don't get relaxed and all things are getting better and everything, and fall back into those habits or whatever it might be that initially caused this tower and this mind frame that this relationship has been stuck in, it looks like, and now they're coming out of it. There was some karmic past that needed to be taken care of, but now it looks like there's some grounding and shielding going on to protect themselves and come back. Let's see what these two have to say to each other. Don't lose hope. Glowing in love. There we go with that blossoming. This is definitely coming back together. Looks like they both have had to work very hard in sample sizes. So small steps. Coming back together. Little bitty pieces being put back together. Sample size. Let's do one more. And release your ex. That could have been that karmic processing somewhere. Somebody needed to release an ex. Okay. Going to see what kind of whispers of love are here, and then we're going to pull some wisdom cards for these two. For this couple here that are working hard in their own beings and own ways to bring this back together with a strong foundation. All right. Again, let your heart and your mind and your heart lead you. It says, the heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. There is. Let's see if we can get some wisdom for these two. Oop. Oh, my goodness. They're all coming out. So we got, I'm just going to take both of these, all of these, I guess. There we go. Supposed to, they're just literally falling out. So we have Sisters of the Season, Cycles of Growth, Natural Law, and Divine Order. So this is coming full circle, it looks like to me, from whatever has definitely happened. We have the River Queen in reverse, flow, letting go, natural movement. So maybe that's where that stagnation was from. There was no natural flow. There was no movement, you know. Maybe they got stuck in some horrible pattern of habits or something and it just let loose. But don't lose hope. Don't. It's coming back in those little bitty increments. Both sides here, A and Z, are both looking to come back together if they're not already back together, working on this with their little bitty pieces, putting it back together, sample sized. Okay, and then we have the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. So this could have also been part of that stagnation. This could be, you know, some of the reason, both of these, some of the reason why there was that tower, but now it's in reverse. All right. I love seeing it turn around. I really do. And just to even read that really both energies are working on themselves. And justice just, you know, brings it together. Okay. Also rebirth, kind of justice coming like. We have someone stuck a sword in their heart. There was some swords here, so I'm sure somebody, that's got to be part of that tower. But you know what? Look, happy times. Look at that carousel. I'm going to put that right there on the cycles of growth, the sisters of the seasons. Yep, because I feel like that belongs over there with blossoming of this relationship. And we have the red mushrooms. Maybe things weren't the way that they seemed to be. They had to go within and enlighten themselves, maybe. Okay. That's good. We're going to pull some letter tiles and see what we can make of these. Could be initials, could be some words, numbers, we'll see. And 3 of them literally jumped out of the bag. We have H, P, HP, and J. Well, I'm not getting anything particular from those initials. Could mean something to you, my stars. So I hope that you have enjoyed this card, this love card read, and that I see you again soon. Have a good day.